Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Icy back on another video, and today I'm gonna show you guys like a little basic dribble tutorial, some moves that people are probably wondering how I do or how anybody they see do. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do those moves today, as well as like a little basic dribbling instruction that I would want if I didn't know how to dribble. You know what I'm saying? So first things first, the most effective move in the game is probably either the speed boost, or they call it the speed glitch. Not talking about this. That's like that right there. That's what I just did. That's the speed glitch right there. Just like that right there. But when I say the word speed boost, I don't mean something like this. Like that's a normal speed boost, right? That's like speed boost people are accustomed to. But this year you can do this right here. It's like a really overpowered speed boost. And so yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to do that today. And also the behind the back, obviously. It's just simple like this. You can also do a lot of combos out of it. But before we get into that, I'm gonna put a timestamp on the screen. If that's all you're here for, if you already kind of know what you're doing with dribbling, if that's all you're here for, just learn how to do the speed glitch, then I'll put a timestamp on the screen where you can just go to that part of the video and learn what you're here to know. So first things first, this year I like the dribbling because there's a lot of flexibility. I guess that's the word I'll use. So whatever direction you flick your right stick is a different move. So if I flick my ball's in my left hand, right? If I flick the right stick up into the right, like if it's a clock, let's say around like 2 o'clock, then it does like a normal crossover like that. Back the other way, this is a normal crossover. But it's different if instead of tapping it, if you press it, that's the word I'm going to use, press, which is instead of you just tapping it, just flicking it, you kind of hold it there for like half a second. You do that. If you hold it for like half a second up and to the right, it makes you do that. Also, if you go, instead of up and to the right, if you go straight sideways and hold it, it does that. But if you flick it sideways, it does this. And also, the pressing and the holding, also there's a different one if you're holding R2. So it's kind of confusing. I know it's a lot of information, but pretty much there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's pretty much six directions you can move your stick. And also whether you're tapping or holding R2 and tapping, or holding R2 and pressing, it's really confusing. But there's like so many moves you can do. Like right now I'm holding R2, right? And I flick up and to the right, it does that crossover. But if I'm not holding R2, it does this. It's different. It might not look different, but it's different. See, that's different. That's me holding R2. If I hold it or press it, that's the word we're going to use. Press it, hold on, like that, it does that. If I'm holding R2 and I press it, it does the same one, but it's still different. Like if I just press it to the right without holding R2, with it between the legs, and if I hold it, it's different. So it's kind of hard to explain, but so yeah, that's pretty much the basics. Pretty much up and to the right is this, straight sideways is between the legs, and then down and to the right is a behind the back, like that. So, all right, well, I know that's a lot of information. So another move I'm gonna teach you guys too, a little basic dribble move, is the curry roll. It looks like this. It only works if you have certain SIGs on. So if you guys want my SIGs, there'll be a video dropping soon on that. So the curry roll is, you know how I taught you guys, look, there was a reason why I taught you guys all about that information earlier. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do it behind the back, which we discussed is down and to the right or down and to the left, depending on what hand has the ball. So my right hand has the ball right now. If I flick my right stick down and to the left, if my right stick is a clock, it'd be like in between 7 and 8 o'clock, around 7:30. It does this, right? But if you hold it, now we're going the opposite direction since the ball's in my left hand. If you hold it, it does the curry roll. Again, this is different depending on your size up, or depending on your SIGs. I'm not sure which SIG it is, but it's one of your size ups. So like that. That's how you do the curry roll. Also, whenever you do the curry roll, you can do it behind the back out of it, which I know I haven't taught you how to do. But so yeah, anyway, let's teach how to do the behind the back now. So the behind the back is the same as last year. So if you know how to do it last year, you know how to do it this year. If you don't know how to do it last year, if you're just completely new to dribbling, you're going to, with the ball's on my left hand, you're going to flick down and to the right like you would like this, right? That's the curry roll. So you're not gonna hold it, you just flick it. So ball's on my left hand, you're gonna flick it, but at the same time you flick it, you're going to move your left stick up into the right, since you're going to the right. And not directly right. Sometimes it works if you go directly right, but I like doing it up and to the right, because if you don't do it up and to the right all the time, sometimes it gives you this, and it's so annoying. So make sure that you go up and to the right if you're gonna do it, or obviously if you're doing the other direction, it's up and to the left. So again, ball's in my left hand, I flick down to the right on the right stick, and as soon as I do that, I move my left stick up into the right. So I run with it. Whatever direction I'm going to, I run with it. And also, after you do the behind the back, if I don't press anything, I'm going to do it behind the back. And as soon as I do it, I'm not going to press anything. You'll see what my player does. So you see my player comes to a stop. After that stop, you can do another behind the back. You can just spam it all day as much as you want. You can just keep doing it back and forth. So yeah, there's that. And then now, the final one is the speed boost or speed glitch. It's really simple, and there's a lot of ways you can do it. So that's just me just showing you how it looks. It might not even look that fast since I'm in the my core, but if you were to see like how the defense reacts, it's damn near unstoppable. So especially if you know how to fade, like there's no way anyone's stopping this and you just fade. Like there's no way anyone's stopping that. So how you do it, there's multiple ways you can do it. Well, it's one way you can do it, but you can kind of like move it around. So the basic way to do it, if the ball's in my right hand, I'm gonna do either between the legs, or I can do a crossover, which a crossover is up and to the right or up and to the left. Between the legs is straight right or straight left. So we're gonna do a crossover. So I do the crossover, and as soon as I do the crossover, I'm going to move my left stick like this. So I'm gonna run this way, right? I'm just gonna keep running. Not that far, obviously, but I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So I move like this, I walk like this, but as soon as I see my player walk, I hold R2, and my guy just dips. He's just gone. So you do either between the legs. I think the crossover is the best. So try to practice up and to the right, and then the faster you do it, obviously, like if you keep practicing, there's like a certain time, like the earliest time you can press R2. I can't give you that information. You kind of just have to work with it. But like if you practice it to where you're pressing R2 as the earliest, at the earliest you can, it's like it looks like that. Like that's probably the earliest it can be. Sometimes it's gonna give you regular speed boost. You have to make sure you move first. That's like the fastest one you can do. Like some of them will look like this, you know, like that's not going to be as effective as this right here. You know, that's way more effective. So you're going to want to try to press R2 as early as you can, but you need to make sure that you move without holding R2 first. So it requires some discipline. I know it's kind of confusing. It's just it's pretty simple. It sounds confusing, but it's pretty simple, I promise. So you just do a crossover or between the legs, whatever you want to do. And then you just move without holding R2, and as soon as you start moving, you hold R2. So it's like that. And then also you can do it, like the reason why I said there's mini combos out of it and stuff like that is because if I cross over to the left, right? Let's say I cross over to the left right here, and then I go right. So let's do it. So hold on. So cross over left, move right, and then you hold R2. It kind of fucks them up because like if let's say like you're playing a game, right? And then the whole time you just been doing this, you just been doing this the whole time. Like every time you cross over, you go the same way. They're gonna expect you to do that next time they see you do a crossover. But if you do the crossover right, and they think you're gonna go this way, instead, so they would think that you're about to go to the right, right? You can just cross over this way, and they're gonna be fucked up, you know. So yeah, that's how you do the speed glitch. Also, going back to the beginning. After every single move you do, whether you do a crossover or between the legs or a behind the back, you can always do a behind the back out of it, but some of them have different timing. So if you copy my SIGs, which I'm gonna make a SIGs video, the ones that I do the behind the back out of the most is this right here. Hold on. This right here. That's whenever I press my right stick up and to the right or up and to the left. You can do it behind the back out of this super quick. Hold on. You have to time it right. Hold on. So that's pretty damn quick. if you ask me, compared to like stuff like this. Hold on. This one's super slow. You have to wait so long before you can do the behind the back. So, also another one I do is I'm holding R2 and I flick my right stick to the left. It does this. It kind of looks clean when you keep doing this. And then out of any one of those, you can do behind the back. Actually, I'm about to show you guys a quick kill I had with this. Let me see. Right here, this is what I was doing the move right here. So like you'll see I'm coming up the court. So right here, I'm gonna pause. I hit a between the legs that I just showed you, like this right here. I was doing this, right? I did it once to the right, then I did it once to the left, and he bit on it. I could tell he was gonna bite on it, so I did the behind the back, and you see just how effective it is. So look, I do 1, 2, behind the back. He just bit. He's fucked up. You can even hear me say it. He's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So there's endless possibilities with my SIGs. That's why I recommend you use them. But yeah, I know this is a long video. I'm not really gonna cut anything because I like to just leave it raw, like pause. But you know what I'm saying? I like to just leave it. You guys hear everything, like get like the full, like just because I ramble on or something, I'm not gonna cut that out because I feel like some people value that extra information, you know. So that's pretty much it. If you guys have any more moves that you guys see me do but you want me to explain, just let me know. And that's pretty much it. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the steady slide from last year. So if you don't know what a steady slide is, it looks like this. Hold on, I gotta get a good speed boost. It looks like this. That's a steady slide. So pretty much you go to the midi and they think that you're gonna shoot it, right? Hold on, it's not giving me a good speed boost right now. So you go to the midi like this. They think you're gonna shoot it. You go back out, pop out. Easy. So how you do that? It's pretty simple. So you have to do a speed boost first, not the speed glitch. Because I mean, you can do the speed glitch if you want. Let me see. You can do the speed glitch if you want, but in my opinion, it's better to take it slower because that makes them really think you're about to shoot the midi, and then half the time they'll jump. So you can just, like right there, they would jump, right? And then you're already back out the 3. They're still in the jumping animation. You have a wide open shot. So how you do it? You need a speed boost to the midi. It doesn't really matter where in the midi, but I like to do it over like if the paint had like a line going straight back like this, I like to be inside the middle, like around the free throw area. That's where I like to do it at. That's where I find it most effective. So I do a speed boost like right here would be perfect, and then you do hold on. So you do a speed boost to the midi, let go of everything, whatever hand the ball is in. So it's in my right hand. You do a crossover, or I recommend doing a normal crossover, or you can do it between the legs. So once you get to the midi, I like to do a normal crossover like this because me that's faster. So I do a normal crossover, and what you're gonna do is with the normal crossover, you're gonna run left, kinda not completely run left, but just for a split second, you're gonna go left and then swoop it back up. So it's kind of like a swooping motion. So you go, now it's gonna be right, and it's kind of like that. Like I'm gonna take it slow for you guys. So it's kind of like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like a swoop motion, but it's really, really fast. So it takes a lot of practice, but once you get it down, it looks like that. It's like a swoop motion. And then how I do like the little step back, whenever I get to the 3-point line, it's just, I just click L2. So I do the swoop and I just tap L2 right when I get about to the 3-point line. So it's just L2, easy shot. So yeah. Alright, so now that's going to be it for my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, any more moves you guys see me do that you want me to, you know, explain how to do, just leave a comment below. Leave a like on the video if this helped you. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out.